store. It's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Nashville. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Schultz, the motion man. And now the first down for Joe Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Out quickly here to Worthy.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 10.
All right.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's into space past the 25. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year. And on this one, just a little bit off.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
2nd and 10.
All right. 18. What's up?
Throwing is Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 57 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a...
To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Houston.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Opening carry of the game for Tajay Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Benton on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward on the run to the right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Come on, come on. Set. Liking 18. Ready.
Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read. And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
One quarter in the books. 21-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Let's go. Tough night. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Now Ward going to hold on to it, and he'll give it up on the pitch. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready,
Speed. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Get it. Cougar night.
One more time with speed. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards,
Let's go now.
I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Go.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. He'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanketed everywhere he looked. Gonna bring up a 4th down.
Down this close, 3rd and goal, I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They snap it to Ward. Now, and this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Titans.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
we go, let's go. Swap, mother swap. South.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
This one out quickly to Noel. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions.
On 1st down, Ward. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got a man here. That's Eligado. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. That is hot. And he'll be taken down. It's a big one for Tennessee. 67 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, It just shows how special he can be.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Cam Ward, touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. There's a short one marked by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficits.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Going right sideline and complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. His second touchdown of this first half. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On On second down, Stroud. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. They swung out wide to Spears. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and long.
Flag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. Here's Noel.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Oh, and 118. That's right. Go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down for Houston.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and a long way to go. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
All right. Why, Tony? None.
Stroud. Open and Kraft. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
Stroud to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. Second and inches.
Out, okay.
It's second and inches
18,
at the 17-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the quick, right? Swap. Love a swap.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. To throw is Stroud. Moving left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
18, let's go.
Here's Stroud. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
On the jump.
From the 46. Here's second and a yard.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. The inside, that's caught by Hill. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. That's good for a tight
Pound to 60. Pound to 60.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the Texans' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard.
Ready. Cougar 19.
A run with Spears. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on its own. Not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Throwing, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
7 Pirates, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On second down, here's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Ward now on third down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Spears. And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Now he's going to step up and run.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, set.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Tiger, 19 Tiger. That's your man, that's your man. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Aziz Al-Shai. And the Pistons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. They'll do their second, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. 18.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
They'll send Worthy in motion. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Moving to his right. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Here's first down.
That's good for a Titans.
70-0.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Throwing is Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Ward now on second down. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Texans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.